XTB KSW 85 brought us to the southern Polish city of Nowy Sącz, an open-air amphitheatre where the stars came out tonight, but also the KSW stars shone. And what a lineup. We had 2 title fights, we had 2 homeboys, we had 2 ladies fights, we had 2 KSW super commentators, but we had 9 bouts in all, and those 2 championship bouts brought us an awful lot of high-level skill and high-level KSW MMA. But look, we had a lot of fights that went the distance, but the finish that was spectacular here tonight was Kleber Silva.
Incredible finish. You know, Rafael Kiancha came in on short notice. It was a catchweight fight. We really didn't know what to expect, but he looked in shape. He looked focused. But Kleber Silva tonight was another dimension, Will. No feeling out process whatsoever. He was going from the home run for the get-go.
And it was fast and furious that ended up with a round 1 stoppage. But absolutely dangerous at both ends, Kiancha. I mean, he's a Sambo champion. Could have gone to the ground with Kleber, could have made life very difficult, but the big right hand and another right hand from Kleber finished the job, and referee stepped in. It was a TKO finish, absolutely devastating.
It was, and it was an incredible, I think, vision and sense of timing from Silva. He wanted to go out there, he wanted to get a knockout in convincing fashion. That's 2 knockouts in a row. Who knows, this division is wide open.
Yeah, and a bit of controversy there because the knee strike came in right at the end, and we double-checked the tape, and we looked and we saw that actually his body was off the ground, so it was a legal strike. Although for a split second there, it looked as if it came in after the horse had bolted the barn door, so to speak. We went to our main event, and absolutely, I've been dying to see this matchup come. Bogdan Nidko took on Ibrahim Chuzhigaev for the light heavyweight title strap. Chuzhigaev, a real slipsy customer with ring craft par excellence, a really great boxer and fighter, but Nidko took the fight to the champion.
He did it in spectacular fashion. This was the game plan. They wanted to go out there and press the takedown. They knew that Chuzhigaev would be dangerous on the feet, Will, and ultimately I had a very, very dominant round, an opening first round for the challenger, nearly capturing that rear naked choke at the end.
Well, the champion said that he was going to take Nidko into deep waters, and that's exactly what he did. It was raining pain in the first round. Chuzhigaev under a lot of pressure, but Nidko's not used to going more than the first round in any of his outings, all those first round stoppages. But Chuzhigaev rode out the storm, and in the second round, he was able to pull on a choke. I mean, that choke was so unusual, Chris, wasn't it?
It was, and it was one of those things where I was surprised to see this, to see Chuzhigaev pressing the takedown. He was able to really, I think, tax Nidko, get him tired, and here we see the beginning of the end. He was actually able to catch that flyover. Beautiful work. Here we see the head and arm control with the isolation of the choke. Arm triangle.
Yeah, and I mean, an unusual choke to finish on. Very difficult, I think, to get enough crank on that to make it viable. But Chuzhigaev does it again. 3rd defense of the title. And, you know, he's been up against Narkun. He's been up against Erslan. These are tough opponents. And Chuzhigaev slips his way through. Great champion. And I think he's going to dominate the weight for a long time to come. The main event, the one the whole of Nowy Sącz was waiting for. The Prince of Pain, Salahdine Parnasse, took on homeboy Robert Ruchawa.
Intriguing, and Ruchawa went out there and did what I thought he needed to do early with the crowd behind him, making it unorthodox. He struggled with some of the exchanges, Parnasse landing that left hand multiple times, but we saw a spinning back elbow. We saw a couple of really good attempts at the takedown, and even clipping Parnasse at the end of that round. I was impressed. It was a good first round for Ruchawa, but it was a downward slope from there, Will.
He causes chaos, Robert Ruchawa, when he wants to, and that's what I think caused problems for the champ, the double champ. There was a weight issue there because the double champ had to lose a couple of kilos to get down to that featherweight, but he did very well to stay the course and go for, and just upped the ante right the way through and accelerated. And just look at the finishing here, the stoppage power that Parnasse has. He just took control, got in the driving seat, and just delivered pain.
And Ruhawa made those positions competitive despite multiple submission attempts. And Parnasse, I feel like, wanted to be dominant in all dimensions. It wasn't just the southpaw kickboxing. He showed off wrestling. He showed off passing. He showed off his back take game. But yeah, that finish, Will, in the end was super rare.
Yeah, it was a rare finish, an unusual finish, like that finish from Chuzhigaev. It was a kick to the floating rib, to the midsection, absolutely crippled Robert Ruhawa. We didn't see it, it was so quick. We thought the right hand in over the top on the ground and pound was the one that made the difference. But it was a huge effort from Robert Ruhawa. You've got to give it up to him. But Parnasse, just another level, and he really is out of the box, something very special. He sees everything in binary code like the Matrix. He is a dangerous machine.
Yeah, where is this guy going to go next? Obviously a disappointment with the Marian Zhukovsky fight falling through. Maybe he goes back up to lightweight. Maybe there's a title to be made there. But ultimately at 145, who can stop this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, I've been the sensei, Will Vanders.
I'm the guru, Chris Hoekstra.
Till the next time, which will be Wroclaw next month in September. We hope to see you there. Till the next time, Us.
Us.